Hello, Fusioner. At Fusion, we believe in a principle which has produced great results. I change, the world changes. And if you want to transform your life from the core, put our values into practice, starting with your daily activities. How? It's easy. Take care of your body. Sleep well, be mindful of what you eat, consume Fusion products that maximize your potential, exercise, and spread these habits. Take care of your mind. Focus 100% on your priorities. Assign time to achieve your results. Read to broaden your mind. Listen to inspirational audio. Learn from your leaders and mentors, and share with those around you. Be mindful of your words and actions. Be kind, humble, and serve others. Give up your seat, be punctual, respect those around you, don't litter, and recycle. In summary, smile and infect others with your positive attitude. At Fusion, we have, believe, and respect our values. We are changing the world by boosting a movement of true health from us and to the world. And that's why we live with values. Value is Fusion. Some tips for your business. Enroll. Invite all your prospects, but keep them close and talk to them regularly. Make sure that they are taken care of until they can fly by themselves. Give them the time they deserve and train them. Fall in love with your Fusion products. Consume them, keep them with you, and don't sell them at cut-rate prices in mass places, for example on the internet. Build your company. Consistency is vital. You are part of Fusion. We are all on the same team, and we have the same goal. Always make your team feel that the company, your sponsorship line, and your decisions are in alignment with the common good, and when one wins, we all win. Edify your leader and your entrepreneur colleagues from other teams. Each Fusion leader has an inestimable value because they are changing the world just like you are. Healthy competition is vital. Stealing is bad. Very, very bad. No, really. Convincing someone to switch lines can affect your image as a leader and grow a rotten apple. As John Maxwell, our mentor, wisely says, it can contaminate your whole team because negative actions multiply, just like gremlins. Always go to company events and never waste time with parallel efforts. Together, we are stronger. Always tell the truth about your success and the scope of your business. You know what they say, one day a lie might crush you. We don't want that. Speak the truth. Your team will value your honesty and will replicate it. Fusion is our home, where we are all becoming healthier, richer, and happier. Take care of your house and always keep it clean, ethical, and united. Lead by example and your team will follow you. Value is to be coherent. Value is to be honest. Value is to be duplicable. Value is to be inclusive. Value is one vision and one team. Value is Fusion. Fusion, we improve your life.
To achieve optimum health, strength, and energy, you need to fuel your body with healthy beverages. Now you can, thanks to Mother Nature, the Amazon, and the world's healthiest beverages from Fusion. Fusion offers good-for-you, functional beverages in 4 categories. Nutraceuticals, to help you achieve peak wellness. Weight management, to help you tone up, burn fat, and build the body you dream of. Anti-aging, to help you look and feel younger. And athletic performance, to help you perform at your highest levels. This extraordinary line of health drinks, antioxidant-rich coffees, and nutrient-packed teas is made with only 100% natural ingredients from the heart of the Amazon and other fertile lands. There are no preservatives or GMOs in any Fusion products. You get truly breakthrough nourishment with optimal assimilation. Best of all, they taste delicious. You can mix and match these unique formulations to work together synergistically, creating the legendary Fusion X effect. You don't have to change behavior or create new habits. Fusion products simply make the habits you now have, like drinking soda, coffee, or juice, healthier. These extraordinary Fusion products, in partnership with the Fusion network of dedicated entrepreneurs, have created a movement. People everywhere who are taking back their health and their freedom, taking their lives back. This movement is poised to sweep across the world. It is driven from the grassroots level by some of the most powerful trends sweeping across the globe today. These trends include working from home, social networks, mobile apps, non-GMO products, reducing consumption of refined sugar, preservatives, and harmful sugar substitutes, eating natural foods, and protecting our planet. The Fusion movement is spreading virally through dedicated people, word of mouth, and innovative technologies. Here's the entire Fusion business model in 2 sentences. You and everyone you know are drinking coffee, tea, sodas, juices, athletic and energy drinks every day. Simply switch to all-natural, healthier versions that cost less. Yes, cost less. The entire Fusion movement is driven by this simple but profound reality. There are literally millions of people who can benefit by switching from empty, nutrient-deficient drinks to nutritious Fusion functional beverages. They're healthier, cost less, and are better for both you and the planet. With our powerful mobile app, your own personalized website, and our step-by-step system, you can help the people you care about take back their own lives. If you can text, send an email, or use a tablet or laptop,
Ellis. Okay, I'm unmuted, so I guess we're gonna start. So good night. Hello, everybody. Not good night, but good evening. We're here tonight. We're going to be talking about Fusion and talking about some really interesting topics. I've got my girlfriend here, Beth Fitzpatrick, who introduced me to Fusion in 2016. I think she's been in since the beginning, since the launch in Orlando. She's reached the rank of team builder, and we've had a few little bumps in the road, but we're still in here. We're still building, and this is our little team here. She's based out of Colorado. She and her husband and her daughter have a great little place that backs up to a national forest, and she shares Fusion every day. And she's going to talk a little bit today about Alumbra. And I remember the first time that she went to Alumbra, I think I had just joined Fusion, and I said, well, I really don't know if I'm going to be able to go. And she and her sister came by the house on the way back. And so that's when I'm going to turn it over to her, because it was pretty amazing when she came back and told me what the experience was like. So Beth, take it away.
Well, can I see everyone that's that's here at the meeting so far? We have?
I think there's 7 or 8 of us. I'm not sure what your view is.
Yeah, okay.
It's okay.
I can see you.
Okay. I can see me too. I would. So I'm not sure what it was that prompted me to go to Medellin, Colombia for the first Alumbra, but it was clearly a life changer for me to go to and experience the collective consciousness of all of those 10,000 healthy, happy Central and South American people with all of their enthusiasm was just absolutely contagious, and it seeped into all of my pores and made me want to come back and translate that into our country, into our events. And we strive to bring all of the energy and enthusiasm and pure love of helping one another that we saw there. We saw struggle and reward for that struggle being community and people helping people get forward with their goals or whatever they may be. And so when we went the following year to Panama, and Donna got her passport and left the country for the first time, and it's a true expansion of everything that we want to be, and all we can ever want to do at Alumbra is just bring some of that back to the US and try to share that energy and really the mission of helping one another succeed, and with a pure motive and without any alternative goals or anything. And so it was a purity that I took in and I want to carry with me. And I didn't get to go to Peru because my daughter was graduating college, but Ecuador is on my list because I know that when I go there, I can get reinvigorated with everything that is fusion in Central and South America. And we love it. That's what I want for this country. That's all.
Absolutely. So, Beth, I want to thank you for that. And we didn't get a chance to talk before we started today, so I'll just give you guys a little bit of my history. I told you a little bit a minute ago. Beth introduced me to Fusion, I think it was 2016. And I really didn't know how bad I felt until I started drinking Vita and On and Passion all mixed together. So she didn't even have to ask me to sign up. I just said, okay, what do I do? Like she said, here, go to, and she was on the phone with someone else and I signed myself up. So I think that when you can't say the wrong thing to the right person. It's like, you just have to find the right person to share it with. So that's what we're hoping to do here tonight is share some information about one of the really great products that we have called Youth Elixir. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And the Latin American people, of course, have, hold on, guys, how do I get out of these? Okay, share. You'll have to bear with me because I'm not really that great at this technological stuff. So let me get to my bookmarks. So what we want to talk about tonight is our Youth Elixir. And I know that the Spanish-speaking community in the company, they have the benefit of having like a lot of these PowerPoints in Spanish, which we have not converted over into English. So what I'm planning on doing tonight is just sharing with you what anybody could go on fusion.com and pretty much see for themselves. Our Youth Elixir is a delicious anti-aging drink that combines the natural elements from various cultures because they were looking to extend their youth. And so our fusion.com, which I'm going to take you there now, if you click on products at the top and you scroll all the way down to the bottom, it's going to give you a catalog. But first of all, I just want to kind of share with you, I mean, this is what they're going to see. When you send someone to fusion.com to get information, they're going to be, getting a little blurb about what the products, what Fusion is, which our video in the introduction explained a little bit about that. Fusion products are presented in the form of delicious functional beverages perfectly adapted to your dietary habits, offering you tasty refreshments, shakes, teas, and coffees that produce amazing results in your body. There's an animation of the production process. If you click on that, it's going to give you a pop-up screen that will take you straight through from growing the food to what nutraceutical foods are. They hint to you about the processes, but what really happens is the fruit gets the water extracted from it at low temperatures and high pressurized winds so that in a powder form, it's biodormant when you reactivate it with water. That's what makes this so amazing. You have better absorption of the vitamins and minerals, free of chemicals and preservatives, and you have what's called organic bioactive ingredients. So it's what they're calling biodormancy. which is really quite amazing. And they also have an emulsification process where they emulsify with the essential oils that they put into some of the products, but they don't really explain that in this part of the video. So we're going to go back to products, and I'm going to take you back to the catalog. The catalog is going to be a very good tool for us as English-speaking Americans, because we don't have a brochure that's printed yet, and maybe that's because there might be some changes coming to it. So here it is, Fuxion.com, click on products, then you scroll down to catalog, click on catalog. This is our new catalog. Fuxion is a multinational company dedicated to the production of nutraceutical foods. Thanks to Fuxion's proprietary patented technology, these products achieve unparalleled results in your body, giving you the opportunity to live a truly healthy life. In this way, we make and keep a simple but very important promise: we improve your life. So at Fuxion, we understand that being healthy doesn't simply mean not getting sick. It means living up to your body's full potential, achieving an inner well-being that is reflected in your day-to-day life, because total health includes physical, emotional, and financial well-being. The brochure is just beautiful. The pictures are amazing. It talks about, Mother Nature. We're going to click through. The Fuxion proposition is that our philosophy seeks to recover the ancestral knowledge of ancient Amazonian, Andean, Mesoamerican, and Asian cultures on the use of food as medicine, combining with them the latest advances in biotechnology applied to human nutrition in order to boost your health and your abilities through functional and healthy products with one-of-a-kind formulas. And this is what blew me away. We use over 1,500 active principles extracted from natural foods and combine them in a perfect synergy that multiplies their benefits in your body for maximum well-being. The X effect. Fuxion products truly are a fusion. Alvaro is genius, first of all, but his nutraceuticals are functional foods. They contain active ingredients, like I said, that when you put the water to it, it's going to activate it. And I can read it straight from the catalog, but this is going to be one of your best resources when people are asking you, what is this? What is nutraceutical food? I've tried to explain it myself. It's very difficult. So use your resources. Go to Fuxion.com, and there's a few other resources that we're going to talk about here too as well. So this is our guarantee, and this lists some of our products that he includes in our sachets. So, excuse me, if we jump forward to page 25, we'll get to, went too far. We'll get to the Youth Elixir. Okay, Youth Elixir is part of our anti-aging line. It's a natural combination of amino acids and antioxidants like resveratrol that works in synergy to nourish the pituitary gland, stimulating its function of segregating the youth hormone. The ingredients in Youth Elixir allow you to, now get ready for this, reduce the effects of body aging, increase your vitality, skin elasticity, and improve the quality of your sleep. Improve flexibility of the arteries and elasticity of the skin thanks to the resveratrol, a powerful antioxidant. So that's right in our literature. So I thought, well, what do the other teams do when they're looking up products and they want to explain more about what resveratrol is or what it does in the body? So we're able to list articles that we find as resources, because we're not experts. They don't want us to be experts. So if somebody asks you a question you don't understand, I always go to like Google, and a lot of times I'll put in the ingredient and I'll type in Dr. Axe. I've been following him for a couple of years, and I really trust like what he has to say about most things. Another guy is a Dr. Mercola, which I'm going to share with you now, and his article was about resveratrol. And I'm only going to read the first three. But look at what it says in the title of the article. Resveratrol, proven to slow brain aging. Now, I didn't write this. Our company didn't write this, but guess what? It's in our product. So, resveratrol, what is it? It's a polyphenol compound designed to increase the lifespan of plants through disease resistance. It was examined by scientists looking for similar benefits for humans. So, why did those grapes develop that thick purple skin? It was to protect itself probably from, bugs and disease and mold and all that kind of stuff. So it evolved over time, and that's why it's, such a powerful antioxidant for the body. So the next thing says, an antioxidant compound found in grape skins and dark chocolate, resveratrol, may impart neuroprotective benefits comparable to those achieved by working out and cutting calories. That sounds good. If I can drink some youth elixir, it's doing the same thing for me that like working out and cutting calories is doing, I'm all about that. The next thing says, animal studies showed resveratrol helps muscle fibers that degrade during the aging process and protects the neuromuscular junctions between neurons known as synapses. That kind of like, I didn't really know what that meant, so I talked to my sister, but she'll explain a little bit about that later. So yeah, that's a little bit about resveratrol. Now, did I know that before? Not really, but hey, anybody can look it up. So that's what I'm here to do, is show you how to use the resources that we have in our back office to actually do that. Let me get back to my products page. Okay. So some of the tips they gave while we're doing this anti-aging line are right here, which are very, they're good tips. Get regular exercise, find a hobby or activity that you can stay focused on, eat healthy, all the things that we know we should be doing to stay healthy. Same screen. Okay, how can I get back to my catalog? I'm going to take you to a different catalog. This is in aware.tips. And I believe that Lily and Luca came up with this for the Latin Americans, but they've since, gotten it in English so that we can all benefit from it too, which is absolutely amazing. So here's the Youth Elixir. It's a beautiful grape wine flavored anti-aging drink that combines natural elements that various ancient cultures resorted to. Now, we've heard that 2 or 3 times, but you can't hear that too many times when you're talking about anti-aging. So it lists like a few of the ingredients here, and this is awaretips.com, and here's the video. Now, I'm not going to play it because I have sketchy internet service and it's going to hang up and you're not going to be able to see it or hear it. But when you get a chance, go back on aware.tips. And I believe it's /USA. We'll try to put the link somewhere where you guys can find it. You want to watch that video because it's amazing. It talks about exactly what this says here. A delicious anti-aging drink combines nature's elements, the perfect combination. And it talks about the 3 amino acids believed to provide nourishment to the pituitary gland, which is very important. And that video will go on to explain how that support helps the production of that growth hormone, and that in turn slows down the effects of aging. Go down further, you're going to get your nutritional facts and your nutritional label. What blew me away was how much selenium is in this product. There's 43.1% of the selenium that you need in a day. And I've got an article about selenium that I'll put in the comments later. But it just has amazing effects on the body, selenium does. So here are the ingredients. Fruit extract mix, grape, blueberry, strawberry, cranberry, bilberry, elderberry, raspberry, coffee pulp extract, lemon, your amino acid mix, L-arginine, glutamine, lysine, ornithine, methionine, and GABA. Okay, GABA. Who knows what GABA is? Okay, well, I looked that up. If you guys want to talk about that, we can go talk about that. The other thing that was in here that I looked up was the gooseberry, which is called the I say this wrong every time. In Spanish, it's amalaquia, I think. But in English, it's emalaca. Emalaca. That's right. In English, it's emalaca. Okay, that is gooseberry. First, we're going to talk about GABA. What is GABA? Most people have never even heard of GABA, let alone know what it does in the body. However, for people, and I can't read that, but we're going to go on down, and we're just going to say that it may help with sleep. Okay? It may help you sleep better. It also may increase levels of the growth hormone that help keep your heart healthy and help to support a healthy heart. There's ways, I mean, of course I should have given you guys the disclaimer from the beginning that's in the brochure that we don't claim to cure any disease, and so we don't want to talk about disease. But when you're guiding people to an article that tells them what a certain ingredient is, you're not saying it to them, they're actually reading it for themselves. So GABA is a neurotransmitter that helps send messages between the brain and the nervous system. It's produced in the brain from glutamate, and this process is catalyzed by the active form of vitamin B6. Okay, its main function is to reduce the activity of nerve cells in the nervous system. A good amount of emerging research has found that it could play a role in many conditions, which I won't read. But the article will pretty much tell them without you having to say anything, because we all know that our Fuxion sachets are supplements and they're food, and we're using food as medicine as per our brochure. So stick to what our brochures say. If people want to know, hey, what is resveratrol or what is GABA, send them to an article. Here's another article about the emalaca, which is the Indian gooseberry. I think we may have gotten to taste these when we were in Peru at the Fuxion plant, which if you get a chance to go to Peru, you have to go and tour the plant because it's absolutely amazing. We had to give up our cell phones because it's so like top secret. So here are the gooseberries. They're rich in nutrients. They've long been known to be, the sustainer of life, and there's all kinds of benefits from gooseberry. And I think most of our vitamin C in the Youth Elixir comes from the gooseberry. So that's the vitamin C and vitamin E come from that. So there's lots of great ingredients in our products, and there's lots of great ways to share that information right from a Zoom. So we're back to our product brochure. Anti-aging. And it says the trick isn't in not aging, it's in stopping the effects of the passage of time on your body from your internal organs to your skin. That's why Fuxion focuses on nutrition as the healthiest and most natural way to help you feel and look as young as you want. We all know that the products are great, so we just need to know how to share that with everybody else. So this is amare.tips, which I told you about before. aware.tips, AWARE.tips. And amare means love. I don't know why I said that. It's aware, I guess because Luca and Lily love us so much. I looked at the W and I think I'm dyslexic and I read it the wrong way. But it's aware.tips. And you can click on any product to find out more about it, as long as your internet connection is working, and I hope mine still is. It came up that my connection is sketchy. At the bottom of this is the link that you can highlight and copy and paste and share with anybody that you want, which gives them, an easy, quick way to get to the resource themselves. Because today I have a little bit of a problem. I thought I had to log in, but I found out that I just had to go to aware.tips/USA. Okay. So one of the other ingredients that I skipped over and didn't talk about was the L-arginine. And the title of this article talks about the benefits for your heart health and your exercise performance. So L-arginine right here tells you all the benefits. It may help with athletic performance. It may help with supporting a healthy heart and supporting healthy arteries. This one product is a powerhouse of nutrients. I was just amazed when I was doing the research this last week, and the fact that it only has, very little carbohydrates. I think 1 gram of sugar, which I didn't think it had any, but it is sweetened with stevia. So I guess we've pretty much gone over product. I'm going to stop my share screen now and try to get to my, hold on. Alessandra, do you want to go ahead and do Margie's segment? I'll go ahead and introduce Margie. Margie is my sister. She's an RN from Mississippi. She is married. She has 1 son and 4 grandchildren. Right. She's not currently practicing as a nurse. She's working as a hairdresser, and she gets a lot of people come in and chat with her on a weekly basis. And she and I talk a lot on the phone and a lot about the product. And so we're kind of going to do a little Q&A and kind of chat back and forth with each other like we do normally, and just give you guys, a little bit of an understanding of where she's coming at and how she approaches sharing the product with her people. So Margie, let's get this thing started, I guess.
Okay. Like she said, I'm a hairdresser, and so I do pedicures, I do haircuts, whatever. But when I have someone in the chair, I share Ganamas with them, or Vita, or On, whatever they need for the day. I don't want them jumping out of the chair, so sometimes I don't give them the Vita and the On, because it really gives them a burst of energy about after 10 minutes. So, but I usually give them a nice cup of Ganamas that kind of relaxes them along with the pedicure. And I have neighbors here that love the product, that I sell it out of my pantry. They don't really want to get online and put their credit cards on there, so I'll buy the product here and keep it at the house, and I can sometimes, sell it a little cheaper if I, get it to them by the stick sometimes. And but once they have started drinking it and they get to where they like it, they always are going to buy a bag of it usually. So that's the way I've gotten started selling it here. My neighbor across the street is taking care of an elderly woman. And for her birthday, I gave her 5 sticks of youth elixir. And the lady that she takes care of had an injury at birth. And she has some problems walking, and she has trouble with her joints sometimes. And so the youth elixir helps her to where she's able to walk better, and she can even climb stairs better when she has, had her youth elixir that morning. They drink theirs hot. I prefer mine cold, but whatever anyone likes. I don't discourage them, however they want to drink it, except for if you do the floral leaf, you can't do the floral leaf hot, but most of them you can drink whether hot or cold. And I also share Golden Flex. It's a little pricey, but I love it, and it helps me with inflammation. I have problems with my feet, standing on them all the time, and it seems like it helps me, able to, put in an 8 or 10 hour day. It helps with that.
Yeah, Golden Flex is part of our anti-aging line too.
I love it. I love the taste of it. That's what I was drinking in my cup right here. I drink it every night before I go to bed. So it really helps with my feet so they don't hurt at night. So I've been drinking that for, about a year. I guess since it came out. You went to
I think they announced that one in Peru.
In Peru, and you brought back a couple of sachets, and you let me have a couple of sachets. So I just ordered me a bag, right? It comes in a little box, at that time. And I ordered that, and I keep it in my pantry all the time. I love it.
Well, today when we were talking and you were telling me about your neighbor that was drinking the youth elixir, and when I did the research, I was like, that's why Margie's customer is being able to walk better. It's helping her walking. And it explained it right there in the article.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. She's doing so much better on it.
I've never heard of anybody drinking it hot.
Well, I hadn't either, but I didn't, whatever they want to do.
I would have to ask if you would be able to do that, actually, because, I think the only ones you can't drink hot are the floral leaf.
That's right. That's the only one that I've ever been told. I'd like to know more about it, the youth elixir but she just gets up in the morning, and she and her, the lady that she takes care of, when they sit down at the breakfast table, she fixes her a hot cup of youth elixir, and that goes along with her breakfast, and that's what they do every morning. Right. And of course, she's on the Prenex also. She buys that from me too, so I'm waiting on a bag of that to for her.
Right.
Yeah. But
well, did you have any other personal experiences with youth elixir that you wanted to share with us?
Oh yeah, I love the taste of it. It's like a grape soda without the carbonation. It reminds me of being a kid when we used to drink Kool-Aid, grape Kool-Aid.
Yeah, it's great.
I love the taste of it. Yeah.
And it's just amazing to me that something with such great health benefits could taste so good.
Right. And
I could eat it like a pixie stick, it's so good.
I think they have synergistic, effects when you put it with other products, but
right.
I never mix that with anything because I like the taste.
Well, I mix it with passion.
Yeah.
And today I even mixed it.
I'll have to try that. That sounds
Yeah,
good.
It's really good mixed with passion.
Okay, I've got that too, so I can do that. Yeah, I'll try that tomorrow.
Okay. All right, well, I guess we'll move on to the next part of our presentation, which is going to be, Margie, I want to thank you for that. Thanks for jumping on tonight. And I want to thank you too, Beth, for jumping on. It was great for you guys to jump on and help out with this Fusion USA Pioneer team. It's like, we're not hacking through the jungle anymore. We got our wagons packed, and we got wheels now, okay?
Good oxen.
We had a machete in the beginning, and now we've got wheels. All right?
Yeah.
So, anyway, I just want to thank all of you guys for being on and for putting up with our lack of materials to draw from in English. So that's been part of the struggle that we've had in this country, is getting our materials into English so that we can share it with our English speaking friends, because we have all this love for your culture and your way of doing business, and we just want to share that with Americans. And And Beth and I have been that way from the beginning. Like we're the last women standing, literally. So we just want to tell you guys that we have belief in the product. We're right there with you. And anything we can do to help support your English-speaking friends, we will do. Like, we totally respect everybody's business. And we watched the video tonight, and I love that video. I want to share that with everybody that comes new to Fusion, because it just communicates the sense of working together and that sense of community. So with that being said, the next part of our presentation, I was going to just explain a little bit about our app, because that's the tool that I used most recently when I went on vacation with my family to a spring game in Columbus, Ohio. I was introduced to a couple of Tom's old friends. And, it's kind of like, I used to like blab at people and just say, oh, Fusion, 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 Fusion. It's so great, great, great. You have to try it. You have to try it. I don't do that anymore. I just kind of like shake my little sachet, ask for a glass of warm water, tap water, give me a side of ice, because I like to mix my Fusion in tap warm room temperature because it mixes better that way. Then I pour it over my ice, and they'll all be like, oh, what is that? Oh, Fusion. Oh, I never heard of that. What is that? You have to like let them keep asking you. Well, do you want a sample? I have this app on my phone. Click on the app. Okay, here we go. We're going to go to it. I got to share my screen again. Sorry about this, guys. I'm bad at this. Desktop share. Okay. See, I had to send myself photos of this just so I could do this, because I didn't realize I couldn't pull the app up on my computer. I had to do it only on a phone or an iOS compatible device or something. So when you have your phone, and if you've already downloaded your app, right here at the top is the little button where you're going to click on that. And then before you can send somebody a sample, you have to purchase credits through the app. So what you're going to do is you're going to go here and you're going to click on purchase credits. So then you're going to come down. Hold on. What app was, oh, sorry, wrong screen. Okay, the credits are $5 a piece. Purchase 5 credits. Then it's going to ask you for your payment information. You're going to put that in. Then it's going to say, okay, you're ready to go. Then you go back to your app. You're going to click on sample. You're going to come down, send a sample. Do you want to have a sample shipped directly from Fusion straight to your prospect's front door? Send a sample. Or do you want to just offer them a sample? Offer your prospect the opportunity to purchase or receive a sample. So if you click send a sample, see, it told me I had 7 credits remaining. And here's where I shipped those 2 samples when I was in Ohio. I'm pointing at the screen. I don't know what you guys are seeing, but anyway, these 2 got shipped out. And see, it had been a long time since I've used my app, I'm embarrassed to say. Okay. Then it tells you choose the sample you wish to send. I think we only have 1 available, so you're going to click on that one. And that's going to be 1 credit. And then it's going to ask you whether you want to send it to an existing prospect or a new prospect. So this person was a new prospect, so I clicked on new prospect, so it's going to ask for their information. So this takes like seconds, literally. You're like, boop, 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 here. He typed in his information, handed it back to me. See, he's already in my prospect list. But if he were, okay, sorry about that. Let's go back. Boop, 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 he's in. Took seconds. If you wanted to put in an existing prospect, that's what my next screen was about. It'll let you search through your prospect list. Like you'd go here, you'd type in Mike, search, because for some reason, this stuff is not alphabetical and there's no meaning to the madness in the prospect list. I don't know how to change that, but I'll have to ask about that at some point. But anyway, you can put in there who you're searching for, and you can send that sample to a current prospect, somebody that's already in your system. So then you're going to hit next. And I know I misspelled my name, Beth. Don't fuss at me. I did that on purpose so I'd be able to find myself in my prospect list, because this is just a sample person, me. Okay. And then it's going to say, please confirm that your address that you put in was correct. And you'll confirm that. And then you're going to confirm the following. This is your final screen before you actually send them the sample. Confirm the following and hit send. So there you go. Your sample's sent. So guess what happens after that? I know I'm probably making you guys dizzy. Sorry, I got an email from Randy. It's always bothering me. I'm in one of his groups. Sorry, Randy. Okay. So after you've put all this, see, like it'll tell you if someone asks for a sample request and not a sample to be sent, it'll send you a notification that they've requested a sample. I'm going to try to start at the beginning and show you this is what you're going to get. It's going to give you updates that someone, and I was testing out my home funnel page today. And so it was telling me that someone had looked at my home funnel page. Here's the sample request update. The following prospect has requested a sample. The sample will not be shipped automatically. You must use the send to sample function in the app to have that sample shipped to the prospect. So don't forget that. If they send you a sample request, you have to do it. But they can do it themselves. Or no, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I'm confused on that. But it'll update you if you've sent them a video. It'll tell you that they watched, part of it. So it's really an amazing tool. And it's not going to let you forget your people. One of my biggest drawbacks in growing my business is not capturing the person's information and giving them mine. That's just like a sachet. I mean, it's not thrown away, but if you don't have their information, you can't follow up. So that's why it's so important to use this app, and it's why I'm going to use it more going forward, because you can duplicate that. It shows people duplication. It shows them that this is not hard to do. I love these products, and if all I have to do is pull up my phone and show them how easy it is to share, that they can build a business this way, yeah, it's a powerful tool to use. So I plan to use it more. So yeah, that's my presentation on the app. I'll stop the share. I hope you guys found a little bit of value in that. I know it's very basic, and there's so many more things that you can do in that app, but I wanted to show you the most important thing, which is how to get our product in the hands of your people. So, and hopefully have that convert to a sale. So I'm going to do some more playing around with the app and my funnel page, because that's important too, to help capture people's emails, because in our business, we can't just depend on platforms and social media to stay in touch with our customers. We need to capture their emails. So if something ever happens to, what we're working with, Facebook or whatever like that, we'll actually have, a way to get in touch with our people. And that app is awesome because you get their name, their phone number, and their email. And it's not until you actually send them a sample that they have to put in their physical home address. And some people are a little scared to do that. Like, oh, what are they going to do? Like, come find me? But, I think most people are okay with knowing that, it looks so professional. It's like they're putting it in and they know they're receiving. They're actually seeing what they're going to be receiving. you know, it shows them a picture of what it's going to unfold, what it's going to look like when it comes in the mail. So to me, that's a very valuable tool. And right now we're sending out Vita and Termote 3, which are two really great products because those two together will give you tremendous energy and they'll notice it right away. So those samples that I sent out, you want to give about a week because I noticed I sent one to myself the first time and it took about 7 days to get to me. And I know that we'll get better with that, but that's just mail. I mean, sometimes in Florida, my mail goes from Delray to West Palm, then to Atlanta. It's crazy. So, yeah, just be patient. And I've gotten a text back from the one guy that I sent the sample to. So I'm hoping to convert him into a customer. So let's see how that works. And if you guys want to ask any questions, you know, you can, or we could do a little Q&A, or I don't know how you want to end this, Alessandra. We still have a few more minutes left. Just want to thank everybody for being here, for suffering through my my presentation, my first presentation. At least I didn't have to stand up in front of a crowd and have Randy Gage be in the office, and he trashed my whole PowerPoint, and I had nothing to work off of. And so I had to get up there and wing it. So, but it worked out okay.
Donna, thank you so much. And Beth and Marjorie, it's excellent presentation today. I'm really so proud of you guys and so happy. The million, sorry my English, but I'm so really happy today for this because it's the first step. I hope you guys putting up energy for English people. Okay, thank you. And everyone, please say thank you to Donna and Marjorie and Beth, please.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. I enjoyed it.
We'll do it again.
Edwin?
Yeah. We'll look forward to the next invitation. We already have 2 people that have signed on to be speakers.